What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a massive Soaker tutorial slash video, and I'm going to be outlining all of these Soakers that we have lined up here, and we're going to be comparing the damage against tech turrets and heavy turrets. Not only just that, but we also have them on only survivors and only on players and teams. So hopefully it makes a good video, hopefully it's informative, and let me know if you'd like me to do something like this again. Alright guys, so we're starting it off here with the Racer. This is one of the best Soakers around. It really protects the rider really well, because obviously you can build on it, and yeah, it's a really good all-round Soaker. So let's test the damage against a tech turret on players and teams only. Alright. So we're getting 104 on the front, and if we turn it to the side, we're getting 67s there. Or is that 67s from the heavies? Okay, so it's 104 on the tech turrets. As you can see here, we have a 82 armor saddle, and we also do not have imprint on this guy. So imprinting, basically if you get it to 100%, it gives you plus 30% attack and plus 30% defense. I didn't manage to get it on the Racers. I did, however, manage to get it on the Trike and Stego. So yeah, it's a bug with the system. I'm sorry guys, but yeah. Alright guys, so now we're going to try against the heavy. Let's go. Okay, so we're getting 107 on the heavies. Wow. That does seem pretty good, in all honesty. We do have a decent saddle, as you can see. And yeah, it seems like it took both of the turrets very well. We are going to see if they can do it on players, and I'll also have timestamps of every single creature in the description and in a pinned comment, so you guys can skip to whatever creature you like. Alrighty, so now we're coming up against players only. And apparently, if you tilt the... Okay, so if you tilt the neck up, yeah. If you tilt the neck up, then the turret will actually try and shoot the player, but it will actually hit the Racer's neck, so that's super handy. Let's try it with heavies. I assume it will work. Go and do this. We're over by the heavy now, and we'll put that neck up. Not working with the heavy, surprisingly. Okay, there we go, yep. So it does work. If you point the neck up, you can actually make it shoot players only turrets, which is also really great, because some people like to have a mix of them to deal with different threats. Alrighty, now onto the Golem. Now this is a big favourite. It's got a decent saddle, level 75. Level 75, what am I on about? Level 75 armor. Unfortunately, you can't breed these, so there's no way of getting imprint. So yeah, that's a bit of annoying. But what people usually do with these is go backwards and soak like this in K mode. Let's do this really quickly. Alright. Apparently this loves heavy turrets, so we'll see. Heavy turret. Okay, is the tech turret just shooting us? I guess so. Okay. Wow, okay. So it's 185 with the tech turret and 11 with the heavy. So this guy clearly really likes heavy turrets. So yeah. Alrighty, so we're going on to the tech turret. Now, it should be doing the same amount of damage as before, but just so we can check. There we go. 185. It doesn't seem like the Golem likes tech turrets, but it seems to munch on heavy turrets, because that only did 11 damage, and I'm sure you could get it lower. You can't really, this should be like the maximum saddle you can get on like normal official servers and MTS and shit like that. So that's why I've gone for it, and it seemed pretty good. So we have the Golem on players only tech turrets here. Doesn't seem, oh, so it can, okay. So these are on players only, and it's trying to shoot me. As you can see, I am not getting, okay, I think I got hit by one, but I'm not getting damage from it. So it can soak player only turrets, which is amazing. Let's go and try it with the heavy. Let's just walk over here. I don't want to get hit. Okay, I got hit there. Let's go over to the heavy. And it can do the same with the heavy. As you can see, my health bar in the bottom left is not going down. And this is amazing. Like, both the Rock Golem and the Racer are fan favourites, and they have made a very strong start so far. Alright, now on to the actual Reaper King. This thing is super good all-round creature. It has a really high jump, it has the C-spin whip, and it has a really good projectile as well. And this is just a really good carnivore, so that also may help if you're soaking and you need to fight. You can also slow down PTs that are trying to pick you with its projectile thing, like I'm doing now, and that's really good. So, you don't really get covered that well on this thing, but we're going to see how, so let's put the neck up. Okay. So it looks like we're taking... that's interesting, we're taking different amounts of damage on different types of the body. Okay. Let's go over here. Oh god, I'm gonna get hit, aren't I? Right. We'll try and not get hit by the heavy, because this is annoying turret placement. Well done me. We'll go and try and only get hit by the tech turret. Okay. Is it not gonna do it? Okay. So that's doing 6 damage on the head and 37 on the underbelly, I believe. That's insane. That's a really decent amount of damage reduction. You can actually get imprint on these. I forgot. I'm sorry, but I couldn't actually do it. But by the looks of it, even without a saddle, you don't really need it. These things can like choke up turrets. Reapers are also really, really good. Let's try and go and try it exclusively on heavies. Right. Let's go over here. And heavy will shoot at us. So that's doing 23 to the head. And let's see if we can get it to hit the underbelly. It doesn't seem to be working, so 23 seems to be really decent. Doesn't seem like we can get it to hit the underbelly. Let's try and make it hit the side. No. Okay. So 23 across the board is really decent. This has come up to a strong start as well. Alright, so we're on the only survivors now. Let's try and make it so it can get hit by the heavy. And it also can tank survivors only turrets. It can just use the spike on its neck to do it, I believe. So Reaper's coming off to a very strong start as well. Okay, let's go and try it with tech turrets now. Okay, let's go. Let's just go over here so we don't get hit by the heavy. So, it does work with tech. I don't see why it wouldn't, but I'm testing it just in case you guys have any doubts. And Reapers also coming off to a very strong start, but they are really hard to get, so that does weigh into it a bit. Okay, now on to the Stego. This thing is really easy to get, and it's a really decent early game soaker. You may just be using these on just heavies. I wouldn't see you using these on tech turrets, but we will test it anyway. This is players and teams tech turrets. Let's see if I get shot here. Maybe if I make... Okay, this is going to be difficult. I've never really used Stegos. Okay, oh god, we're getting hit. Oh, we weren't getting hit there. So that's doing 103 on the head, I believe, if we do that. 72 on the body isn't bad, though. These do have 100% imprint and a decent saddle, as you can see. But most people will have that anyway, if they're using a Stego. So it is sometimes doing 103. And I really don't know why. Maybe it's just because it's hitting the spines. But this still isn't bad at all. Especially for a tech turret, and these are really easy to get. So I would say that's pretty decent. Okay, this is bad. Let's try and only get hit by the heavy. Come on. Right. That's the tech. Okay. So the heavy is doing 74 damage on the side. And if we move it, it seems to be doing 106. So maybe that's the actual lower body. But I'm not sure. And it doesn't seem like I can get shot off here. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Okay. Time to check if it can do players only turrets. Alright, so approaching the heavy now, players only, and we still are not getting shot off. That's great. I forgot to mention that racers, stegos and trikes can also use the, I think they're veggie cakes, and I believe they heal 500 HP, so that's also really good to bear in mind. Always good to bring cakes. Yep, works fully on player only turrets. Oh, the Reaper's gone. I think that's just because of a time thing. It's hard to get in because this is Ragnarok and it's abberation dino, so it's hard to spawn in. And tech turrets. Oh, the tech turrets actually do shoot you off the Stego. That's very interesting. Okay, guys. So now we are on to the trikes. Now these are very, very easy to get. You can get these pretty much at any stage of the game. We have a decent saddle here. This is actually probably too good, but we'll see how it goes. And this is also 100% imprint. Let's just do this. These also, you must tilt the head up with these because it's very hard to get it so it hits the head. And if it gets hit from the side, these things will get destroyed. Oh, Wild Kentra, hello. Please don't attack me. Let's just do this. I believe you can use the whip to try and get down. But we will actually get shot off here, and I just realised I'm in admin mode, for fuck's sake. Okay, we have changed it successfully. I don't know what happened there, but we're going to make sure we don't get hit by the heavies, because this is going to be really risky. These turrets are quite high up as well, so... Okay. Wow, okay, so, when the Trike gets hit in the face, with a combination of stuff like the saddle and the imprint, this heavy turret is doing 13 damage. I'm sure with like a mate boost and like the Trike alpha bonus thing, you could easily get this down to like 1 or 2 damage. So that's insane. Trikes are the best for tech turrets without a doubt, and due to them being so easy to get, these are a real winner here. Okay, let's try tech turrets. No, heavy turrets. What the fuck am I on about? Right, let's go through here. Let's tilt the head up. And this is also doing 13 damage. What? Okay, it seems like Trikes are underestimated. Maybe it's just because of the imprint and the saddle, but this is insane. When Trikes get hit in the head, they are seriously good. Holy shit, I was not expecting that. Alright, now on to players only. This is the heavy, I believe, yep. And will it tank? Okay, I'm getting hit for 1 damage, so we need to change that. And my chest piece is gone. That's not good. Okay, round 2. Let's try this. So we're taking damage there. I don't think it's possible on player only turrets. Oh, okay, with that one we did it. My chest is taking damage. Okay. It doesn't seem like we can look anywhere. I have the head pointing up, and it's still hitting me. Yeah, I don't think this is possible. RIP. Okay, so finally we have the Gasbag. Now, I am unsure on how to use these. I've never actually used them before. I think if you blow them up, they take less damage. Okay, so 135 gas, which is full. If we move these around and go back like that into the tech turret. Let's do this. Oh! So they don't take that much damage, but they get pushed back by the tech turrets, and now they're taking loads of damage. Man. Okay, let's try these against heavies, but these do not work against techs. Like, full stop. Right, we're going to try these against the heavy turrets. Let's just... Where is it? There it is. Right, we want to go from behind on this one, just like the Golem. Okay. Okay, so we're losing air. I didn't actually see that one. If we keep doing this. So you lose air as you get shot. And you take 21 damage with the heavies. Okay. The Gasbag overall doesn't seem that great. We're going to try... In fact, let's just let all the gas out. Come on. Or not. Right. Let's blow ourselves up. Come on. Now we'll try against the players only heavy turret. Let's get behind us. And we will give this a go. Can it soak player only turrets? No, it can't. That is really disappointing. RIP. At least the Gasbag is like, would you hurt this face? Would you hurt this face? And also, whee! Oh my god, this is so cool. Ah, dude, this is mental. I never knew these could do this. Oh shit, we almost just killed a Gasbag. Alright guys, so that is all the dinos tested, and yeah, what do you think of these soakers? Personally, I think they're all pretty decent, as they take heavily reduced damage. Let's start off with the Rock Golem, because each soaker has a good thing about them. The Rock Golem, obviously, really good at heavies. It's a really strong, like, overall fighter. It has a projectile. It's overall a really decent dino, and it doubles as a really decent soaker. So definitely have one of these. You're going to use it a lot, and it is one of the main soakers that you'll get. absolutely takes heavies like a beast, but it's not the best against tech turrets. Okay, moving on to the Gasbag. This is just got released in Extinction. First of all, it's the cutest thing ever, and you can also semi-fly with it. You can like do the jump thing. I don't really know how it works, but it's pretty decent at soaking. With the heavy, you do only take like 20 damage per shot, which is decent when you're blown up. But the tech turrets push you back. So if you've got tech turrets on the base, this one is unfortunately a no-no. Let's move on to the Stego. Now this guy is really easy to get. You can also get a tech form of him. What the hell's going on over there? Alright then. And also with the Stego, Trike, and Parracer, that's how you say it, I think. Maybe the Gasbag, I'm not sure if it's herbivore or not. It probably is, to be fair. You can use veggie cakes. Now these heal. You can use them once every 30 seconds, and these heal 500 HP. So that's always good to bear in mind. You might want to bring some cakes along with you if you're soaking one of these guys. But Stego takes decent damage from both heavy and tech turrets, and it doesn't really protect the rider that well. It might, I wouldn't say so, but you could say it's decent. I don't know. But Stegos are obviously a really solid pick, really easy to get. Moving on to the Trike. Now the Trike is really decent. If you tilt the head up, it only took 11 damage. 11 damage, especially considering how quickly you can get these guys in the game. But they might not be able to soak all turrets, because if turrets are up high, you may end up getting shot instead of the Trike. And all of the dinos we've talked about so far can soak player turrets other than the Gasbag, which is unfortunate. So the Trike is pretty decent. The pros would be that it's easy to get, very easy to get. It can be imprinted, it can eat the cakes, it's really decent. On the other hand though, they are pretty decent. If you accidentally get hit on the side, like that, sorry Trike, you can take devastating damage, and it's always pretty risky bringing one of these along, but it might pay off for you, and I would heavily advise it if you're early game, because these are ridiculously OP. Moving on to the Parracer, one of the best soakers around. These can actually soak player-only turrets as well if you tilt the head up, which is really decent. Hello, Mr. Parracer. It protects the rider completely. As you can see with the platform saddle, you can build a box on it. I didn't actually test out the Brontos, but maybe I should have. If you guys want to see a second video with maybe like UT buffs, mate boosted stuff, we can just see what we can do. Add a few more stuff like maybe the patchy rhinos or something like that, then let me know. But the Parracer anyhow can eat cakes, protects the rider. Like the rider's pretty much invulnerable unless the box gets rocketed off. And it's a really decent soaker. Took decent damage against both the heavies and tech, and these things are ridiculous. Decent fighter overall, and I can really recommend these. Only thing is, they're semi-hard to get along with the golems. Right, finally, the Reaper King. Now, this guy is a ridiculous fighter anyhow, so that's always good. If you're soaking and someone tries to pick you, you can use the projectile acid thing, and it can slow them down and make them unable to pick you. So that's also really useful. These guys have got a cool C-spin, like the whip thing, which can get rid of things that are trying to munch you, which would be good for if someone whistles like some Theris onto you or a Rex that are going to munch off your face. Then you can just do that, and then they'll be gone. These guys are ridiculous fighters. They take decent damage, and yeah, they decent damage. What am I on about? They take really decent damage. I think it was like something like 23 on both heavies and tech. But the downside is that these guys are really hard to get. So I wouldn't say really hard, but they're decently hard. And they're on abberation, which is the most annoying part. But yeah, hugely recommend the Reaper, but it has a few downsides. So that is all of the soakers in this video tested, and that was our final conclusion. Let me know which is your favourite soaker to take out with you. It might be the Trike because it's easy, it might be the Reaper because it's cool, it might be the Golem. You tell me, let me know in the comments guys. I'm interested to hear any thoughts. Let me know if you want me to do this again with like a different kind of rule set, a different, maybe different dinos, we'll see. Make sure to smack a like on the video if you would like to see more. Obviously subscribing, notification bell on for more entertaining art content, and maybe you might take a bit of knowledge from my guides and get better at Ark yourself. That's been it from me. I am Xavii, you guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. In a bit guys, ciao for now.